I was thinking about a blog, I guess that's what they're called, that I made recently talking about realizing that we all see in part. I was just thinking, the Apostle Paul made that statement in his writings to the Corinthian church. And I was thinking how the Apostle Paul himself is a perfect example of that. He had so much revelation. He had so much wisdom, so much knowledge, and yet he understood that he who he's more than most of us has, as it pertains to, knowing God. Even him, he realized I only see a part. I still only see a fraction of this big picture, of what God is doing. And I was thinking about how out of all the disciples that walked with Jesus, God could have chosen any one of them, to be the great revelator, so to speak, of their generation. But none of their writings are more recognized than Paul's. Paul has more writings than any one of the other disciples recorded in the Bible, and he didn't even walk with Jesus. So they could have looked at him as an outsider, or not a part of the clique or the movement. How we love to talk about the movement that God is doing, and they could have looked and said, Paul wasn't a part of the movement. And when he did accept Christ, he didn't go sit down at the feet of those who were a part of the movement and, teach me. He said, everything I learned from Jesus. Jesus gave me this revelation. So I think that's a good example for us to realize that no matter how much, we get so excited when we see what God has shown us, what he's doing. But no matter how much he shows us, no matter how vast our revelation or our vision is, we're still just seeing a part. That's how big our God is. We're still just seeing a part. And that will keep us in a place of humility, so that if he brings someone else along our paths that he has revealed another part to, we'll have an open heart to hear and to be increased by their part. But that's a place that you have to be in before you hear, or else no matter what that person has to say, you're not going to be able to hear it, or you're only going to see the error or the faults in it, and you won't be able to see the good in it. I was thinking about, there was another time when Jesus was walking the earth, and his disciples told him, that there's some people going around casting out devils in your name. It's in Mark chapter 9. And he said, there's some people casting out devils in your name, but they don't follow us. They're not with us. It's walking with you, Jesus. So, what's up with that, basically? And Jesus said, they can't do any work in my name and speak lightly of me, So Jesus was basically saying, it doesn't matter that you're walking physically with me. I know that this is a great movement that I'm about to do. I'm about to revolutionize. Is that a word? Revolutionize? I'm about to revolutionize, Israel. And but yet there's people that are not walking with me, but they believe, and my Father has deemed them worthy to reveal them to me. Even though they're not walking with me, they're not a part of this inner circle. We just have to be careful that we don't forget that we're a part of a body, a much, much, much bigger picture than what we see. And I believe that the more we embrace that, the more that God will let us see. The more he'll be able to add unto us through people, if we embrace that.